What's going on, guys? Faywood here, back in the video, and hope you guys are having a good day. I know I am. So far, I literally woke up like an hour ago, ate breakfast with my family, and now I'm recording. Yeah, let's get straight into this video. Alright, so this video is about this kid in my fourth grade class. I don't know why I have so many stories from fourth grade. I say this all the time, but my elementary school years were just kind of wild. Yeah, so this is about this kid who literally fought a disabled teacher. So like the title says, I had this teacher in fourth grade. She was a great lady and whatever, but she was paralyzed. I'm pretty sure from like her waist down. I'm pretty sure something. So she traveled around in a wheelchair. But let me tell you, this lady did not take anyone's shit, bro, including the kid who we're about to talk about. So this kid, his name was Edgar, because of course it was. He was your typical fucking Edgar, little kid with the bolt cut. Did art and shit. Literally looked like that one guy from the Lorax. Yeah. So this kid has some anger problems, right? Edgar was not a happy child, right? So like, if you did any small thing, it would piss him off. Like I remember one time, I was just like walking past his desk. Like I didn't even do anything. I just walked past his desk. I guess I brushed up against his desk and made him mess up in whatever he was drawing. And he like started yelling at me. Like this kid was not a happy child. But yeah. So on this day, Edgar came into class. We all came into class and sat down at our desk. Our teacher started teaching, and and then we had recess because it's fourth grade. We had recess, so we come back from recess, and I don't know why, but Edgar was like pissed, right? He was throwing a tantrum in the classroom. I don't know why. To this day, I still don't know why he was mad after recess. But he came back and he was throwing a fit, and he was not having it. So Edgar was, yelling about. Our teacher was trying to calm him down. She was like, "Hey, Edgar, shut up!" Like, wait, obviously she didn't just tell him to shut up, but she was like, "Hey, what's wrong? Like, why you so mad?" And Edgar was not having it, right? So eventually she was just like fucking tired of him. She was like, "You gotta sit down and leave the class," like basically, like because he was just disrupting her class, like she was trying to teach, and he was not having it. So she was at her desk, and she had like a circular desk, so because she obviously didn't need a fucking like teaching chair because she. Never mind. I feel fucked up by saying that, but she had like the circular desk, whatever. And Edgar came over and just started like fucking throwing all her stuff onto the ground, like just slamming everything off the desk, making a mess on the floor. And I don't know why our class didn't try to stop him, right? I think some kid like we're all yelling at him to stop, and eventually he tried to flip the desk, basically. Like he flipped her desk over, like lifted it, and so she obviously got out of the way by the time he did that. And then she went over to him, and like he literally no cap, and like so she grabbed him on his arm, right? And he was not having it because she was trying to stop him from doing all this shit. And she grabs him by the arm and like, "Edgar, fucking stop," whatever. I don't know what they were saying. Kind of forgot. I remember Edgar and his little pissed off tantrum threw a fucking haymaker at my teeth. Alright, so it wasn't like anything crazy, but because he was, a little fourth grader. But I remember he just punched our teacher, right? Closed fist, boom, punched her. And I think it was just like in her arm or something. I don't think she got seriously hurt, but I remember he just fucking started throwing punches at this teacher. And apparently the teacher had called the office before, and so our principal comes in, and like he's trying to calm Edgar. She's trying to call Edgar down too, as he's like trying to hit this kid. I remember my class came over and we like tried to keep him away from her, and like we basically broke it up. Our classmates broke it up. The teacher and Edgar. Then principal came in. Edgar, I guess someone finally got Edgar to calm down because he stopped punching the teacher, and yeah, so Edgar got fucking detained by our principal. He literally ran and just like she ran in and just like hugged Edgar, stopped him from like doing anything, like restrained his arms. Um, and he got took out of the classroom. And I don't know how. I guess it's just because it's elementary school and they're so lenient. But I literally saw Edgar the next day. Like this kid didn't get in trouble. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the fucking principal was just sick of him. But Edgar just got away with it. Like kind of the worst part is just Edgar got away from it. Got away for trying to fight a disabled teacher. And I saw Edgar like I think the next day. It was a Friday that day. So the next week I saw Edgar, and basically most of our class just tried to avoid him and not get him pissed off. And yeah, so I have a lot more stories about Edgar, right? Like this kid, I went to a charter school for my fifth and sixth grade year, and I saw Edgar go in. Edgar went to the charter school, in the end of fourth grade, right? A little bit after this little incident or whatever. And then he got kicked out of the charter school and came back in fourth grade. And then in fifth grade, I saw him in the charter school again, and then he got kicked out again. So yeah, Edgar was just not a good kid. But yeah. Luckily, nobody got really hurt. Our teacher probably just had like a little bruise on her arm, but luckily, Edgar was like small. Even for a fourth grader, I remember him being hella small. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, then please consider subscribing. Leave a like, or Edgar will fucking come find you, and he will just flip over your desk and start punching your arm. Yeah, so you better drop a like and subscribe, and maybe even leave a comment. I don't get that many comments on my videos, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please fucking subscribe. I'm so tired, and see you.